Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Ta1k Podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L because on the podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's talk about it today. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and I didn't forget about you. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. If you know me, and you know that Thanksgiving is definitely one of my favorite holidays. November is as a month period. Of course, my birthday. Not too long ago passed, and then we got Thanksgiving, and then all the good football happens in November. I feel like basketball starts to get nitty gritty in November. It's a lot that goes on in the month of November, so I love the month of November. But happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I hope you guys are being safe. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are eating some good food. I hope you hope you guys are watching some good football. Yeah, it's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be thankful. It's a great day to have some good food, good football, good family, good fun. If you're out, going to be traveling, be careful. If you're going to be out but staying in, okay, that's cool. But if you're going to be out traveling, driving all through the night, going somewhere then coming back, please, and I mean please be careful. Of course, y'all know, everybody knows. Especially if you've been driving for a long time, everybody knows that the police they be needing to make their quotas, so they're gonna be out. Holiday season for sure, Thanksgiving, Christmas. In between, they're gonna be out looking to stop any and everybody so they can meet them quotas. So y'all be safe out there, man. Don't be speeding. You gonna get there, so don't speed too much. Don't be drinking and driving. If you going somewhere and you're gonna be drinking, hey man, call an Uber, call somebody to come pick you up. You definitely don't need to be out here drunk and driving around these holiday seasons because they looking for a reason to get your ass, right? But yeah, happy holidays to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. I know I am. All right, food everywhere. I still got a bottle of some Patron my mom gave me for my birthday. Shout out to my mom. Yeah, she went down to Mexico. She gave me a bottle of Patron, a good Patron too. So go cracking that open for Thanksgiving, having a few shots of that. Y'all know I'm a whiskey man for sure, but definitely don't go wrong with some tequila a little bit, right? Let's say some food. If you smoke, you gotta smoke before you go eat. Do all that. And you're going to be straight. So happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you guys. Enjoy family, enjoy fun, enjoy those memories that you're going to make forever and ever. All right. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for, especially this year, grateful for turning 30, seeing another trip around the sun. Hopefully to see 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe even 100 more years. I would love to see it. You never know. God has a plan for all of us, and we don't know really what the plan is until we get there. But I'm grateful. My kids, my family, everybody who's I've met and I've encountered over the years and over the past year. I'm thankful for everybody. One thing I've always said, and I put it out there like to everybody, so everybody know, I'm always blessed to have been to places I've been, met the people I've met. And so I don't take that for granted. Even if people probably not good for you, I'm still grateful for those people, man. They teach you life lessons. Everybody that comes encountering your life, even if it was a bad time or something was just not right, it's still a lesson learned, right, for you. And so, I'm grateful. I don't see how I can complain, even though sometimes the world or the day gets the best of me. And I end up complaining about something, or I end up fussing about something. But all in all, like, I'm truly grateful. I'm truly thankful. And man, that is nothing that I do not, like I said, I don't take for granted. And I'm so happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you never know what they go through. Okay, so if you're up. If you can see, if you can hear correctly, if you can you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, walk, wave your arms around, talk. If you can do all of the above, you are one of the few, ironically, and you should be grateful. Okay, everybody is somebody out there that wish they can have either you, be in your shoes, have your lifestyle, have even just your fingers, your arms, your legs. They wish they can be you, but at the same time, like, you know what, the cards are dealt, and I'm sorry that a lot of people got dealt some crazy cards, but that's just the way life goes. And so I'm grateful for the cards that I've been dealt, and I'm so grateful for the extra cards that's been given to me, kids, wife, everything that's been the extra cards that's been given. I'm grateful for all of those cards that's in my hand, and I'm grateful for everything. And I'm continue to be grateful and be mindful and be humble about everything, because like it don't matter who you are, it can be gone in an instant. Okay, so definitely take time to give praise. Thank you God, thank you people. I couldn't do this without y'all. And so I definitely can't do this without you guys, the fans, supporting me, people who are supporting me, people who are subscribed, people who are following, people who are commenting, people who, even the hateful comments. I'm grateful for all of you guys that watch and interact, man, because without y'all, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't get and it's not big revenue, but it's small revenue that I'm getting. Y'all did that for me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, y'all also the reason I keep going, okay? Not everybody's going to be watching, but at some point, I hope everybody is, you know what I'm saying? So until then, I'm just keep going, my head down, be humble about it, and be grateful. And that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to be alive, and I'm grateful to have the experiences that I'm experienced, even to this day. I just turned 30 years old. To a lot of people, that's old. I got my little cousin that says, oh, I'm old, and, you know, other people joke around and old, but it's good, because that surely shows love. People really love and care for you, but it's still young. If you're 30, 40, even 50 years old, you're still young. Okay, they're gonna try to tell us we're old, but we're still young, and we still have full of life, a lot of life to live. Okay, so don't hang up, or don't try to beat yourself up, because you know you're probably not where you want to be, and you might be 35, you might be 40, and you still feel like you should be somewhere, but you're not. It is okay. There's people out here that just got their life together at 60 years old, 70 years old. I'm meeting people at my job that are 50, late 50s, 60 years old, that just got their life together. Okay, don't feel bad. Okay, I'm 30 years old. I wish I had more than what I have, or I feel like I should have done things differently. But at the same time, live life with no regrets, man. All I could do is just keep getting the cards that are being dealt to me, and keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. So, yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for being here. I thank God for being here. All right, so let me know in the comment section, what are you guys thankful for? Like, what's the reason you're going to your Thanksgiving dinners or your family houses, or what's the reason for getting up in the morning? What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. With holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, but with Thanksgiving, it comes memories. Some fun, some crazy memories, maybe some bad memories. A lot of memories I had, really, especially with Thanksgiving, was going. We used to, either if we did have Thanksgiving at our house or my grandma's house, but it was sometimes that we would go travel to other people's houses, my auntie house, my uncle house, cousins' houses. You know, travel out of state, you know, out of town, to go to sometimes some other people's houses, other cousins and uncle houses. But man, the memories I have is always with my family. It was always some family member I was seeing every Thanksgiving. No matter if it was cousins or my uncles would come down and visit for a little bit. I saw somebody every year of Thanksgiving. Okay, now it's kind of been a little bit different, you know, since I've been older. I've been an adult and parent. I'm hosting in Thanksgiving, and so, or if I do go somewhere, I might go to my mom's house, my grandmother's house, and do that. But other than that, man, I just I would say the memories are just literally back in the days where I used to go and see my cousins and see my aunties and have fun with my cousins, man. And you know, as you get older, you see the different levels of, okay, what cousins is what. Like when you're kids and little kids, and like my little daughter fights with her cousins all the time. If when they come together and they be here and they're all together, it's like you gonna hear them laughing, playing. Somebody's fighting, somebody's crying. It's always that cycle. Watch, rinse, and repeat. That's what they do all day, right? And so that was always the fun part growing up, man. It's so funny how, really, to be honest, your first fights and your first scuffles, your first arguments become with your cousins or brothers and sisters or your cousins. And so for me, I was the only child on my mom's side. So growing up with my mom, like it was mostly my cousins I was getting into it with. And if I do, then you got separated and all they just cousins. And that shit is crazy. It's crazy how that shit goes from generation to generation. And then now those cousins that I used to fight with all the time, we best friends. We go drinking together, we go smoking together, we go do shit together. And that's another thing. Now, kids, you was fighting, arguing, you knew who the cousins you was gonna fuck with forever. Then you get to the teenage, early 20s, and then you really figure out like, damn, who the ones smoking, who the ones drinking, man, what's good? Hey, you get that little side eye. Hey, coming outside? Yes, I am. Grandma, I'll be back. So it was always fun growing up, especially with those memories. It was always fun growing up, and then I guess realizing who your goons gonna be, especially with your cousins. All my cousins are my goons, but you know what I'm saying. You got the special ones that you get more excited when you hear their name coming to the family reunion, to the Thanksgiving dinner, even when they come visit for Christmas. When you hear their name, that certain name, and you get excited, like, oh yeah, my nigga coming. Like, yes, I'll be happy, I'll be hyped. Like, it's my dog. That's my dog. Hey, that's my dog. Hey, that's my dog. But yeah, man, that's just back in the days, man. If I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I really feel like holidays, all holidays, period. This goes from Thanksgiving, this goes to Christmas, this goes to even New Year's a little bit sometimes. 4th of July, Mother's Day, Father's Day. It don't matter what it is. Holidays just don't hit the same like they used to back in the day. And I don't know why. They just don't hit the same at all. Like, this shit is crazy. I remember back in the day, like just saying a minute ago, back in the days, you knew every year you was going somewhere. You knew every year you was going to see a cousin, an auntie, an uncle, or somebody. You knew every year that you was going to have fun, and you just knew it was going to be you look forward. When I was a kid, you look forward for those holiday seasons because you knew it was going to be a good time. Now, I will say, in my high school years, when I played football, it still was a good time, but like around Thanksgiving, it was either we was in the playoffs or we just got to the playoffs. So I'm kind of depressed we lost, or I'm like tired, or I'm like really like my body's aching, I don't go. But other than that, man, before then, man, it was every year going to see people and knowing I was gonna have fun. But holidays just don't hit the same anymore. Nobody is eager to travel. Nobody's eager to really do anything. COVID kind of stopped a lot of that for sure, but especially a little bit before COVID it started to hit. But now after COVID, nobody really wants to be around people. Nobody wants to get sick. Zoom is everything. I can't tell y'all how many times since COVID, like me and my family, we do more Zoom meetings than we have seen each other in person, and which is good because I still get to see them. As a matter of fact, I know I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to set up a family Zoom call tomorrow for Thanksgiving. But shout out to all my family out there, from my mom's side to my dad's side, brothers and sisters, cousins, niece, nephews, aunties, uncles, grandmas, best friends that I call my brothers. Shout out to all y'all, and I'm praying for y'all, and I hope y'all doing good. And y'all are on my mind every year around Thanksgiving because I hope y'all always doing good. You still keeping the peace and everything, and hope everything does. Because around a lot of holiday seasons, especially for some family members I have, some friends that I have, I know that they probably lost somebody, and especially when somebody is true to you, is not here for those holiday seasons, and that shit sucks. And so I pray for them every day, and I hope everything goes good, right? And so holidays just really don't hit the same. They don't. And even though I really haven't lost anybody like that's really super close. Like I lost my dad a few years ago, but like my grandmother, or like they say anytime you lose your mom or your grandmother, like, you know what I'm saying, holidays definitely don't hit the same. And I'm another grateful thing that I got them here today, and I'm able to spend this time with them. But I know some people who lost probably their mom and grandma, like, or even sisters, or really just a special woman in your family. Like, that shit hurts. And so holidays just don't hit the same. But even after that, dude, holidays just period do not hit the same anymore. And the shit is crazy. But all I can do is, like I said earlier, just take the cards that I'm dealt with and go play that game, man. That's all I can do, right? So keep your head up, be grateful, be thankful. it's plenty of life to be living out here, and we will make it happen. I promise we will. Okay. One thing I will say that I didn't know was a thing until I really started working in food, period. But especially when I started working at Cracker Barrel. Okay, because Cracker Barrel was the first place that I worked there where I like, oh wait, this exists. Shout out to all my restaurants out there, to all my food places, fast food, sit down and eat places. Thank you guys for, if you are open on Thanksgiving, thank you for being open. Like, I worked at a couple of food places, like I worked at Smash Burger before, and I worked at another couple of places where they was closed on the Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then working at Cracker Barrel where they was open on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, not Christmas, but they open on Thanksgiving for sure. And I didn't know for sure that Cracker Barrel be packed like a motherfucker on Thanksgiving. I ain't know that until I worked there. Now, thank God, me working there, my new guy punishment was I got left out of the rotation or left off the schedule for Thanksgiving because everybody wants to work Thanksgiving apparently. I didn't know that. And so I was just like, oh, okay. Some people hate it, some people love it. So I just really didn't care. I'm not going to lie. I don't like working on holidays. I don't want to work on holidays. But if I do, I get it. But I don't want to work on holidays. But yeah, when I found that out about Cracker Barrel, I was like, wait, y'all working? And then they was like, yeah, not only are we working, it be busy, it be jumping. I'm like, man, no way. Came up to the job one day, came up to the job on Thanksgiving, and I was like, these people are really packing out Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving. Y'all don't got nothing else to do, right? And they be in there lit, packed, table, wall to wall is packed. But man, that's just one restaurant out of 1,000 that I know that's going to be open. Shout out to all the restaurants and all the food places that are going to be open on Thanksgiving. Okay, I really applaud y'all, and I feel fear and I feel for y'all at the same time. Working at a restaurant for sure, especially on a holiday, is not easy. Shit. I was working at a restaurant. Period was lit. I do miss my tips. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss the people that I used to see all the time, and people I made laugh, people that should share stories with, had a shared connection with. Man, it's like being a barber, low key. When you go to the barbershop and you're in that chair, or you call up your barber and you make an appointment and you sit in that chair, man, it's like therapeutic. It's therapeutic for the barber because he's doing something he loves and he's able to associate and talk with people. And for you, you're able to maybe spit some facts about sports, spit some shit about, what's going on in your life. You can actually talk and get an opinion without it being a biased opinion, maybe. And so, same thing with working in a restaurant, man. It was like a lot of customers that I met, man, it was like therapeutic, and it was therapy for them, and it's therapy for me, being able to interact with customers. Just met you, but yeah, I'm serving your drink and I'm serving your food, so you put a level of trust in me to talk to me about stuff. And so I used to love that, man, and I wish I can go back to it. I won't lie to you, I wouldn't mind working in food places, but at least I wouldn't mind working again. But now that especially now knowing what I know now, I would be more of the manager role than I would, being maybe a server or maybe a greeter or hostess or whatever it is. But I do miss serving sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Working in a restaurant, period, I do miss working in restaurants, man, because you occasionally get that one or two things of some free food here, free taste. You still gotta pay for some shit. But then on top of it, man, it was just that was just a working environment, a really working environment. And working in a restaurant, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That showed me to where, I won't lie to y'all, that showed me the difference between people talking and people doing. One thing to this day, and I work in a factory now, but to this day, I've been working since I was 16, and since I was 16 and to this day, I've heard the same thing over and over when it comes to certain people working. Oh, I love to work. I can't be still. I can't do this. I can't just sit there and be boring. I hate boring. I got to be working at all times. And then when it comes down to actually getting busy, actually working, they're the first ones complaining. Or they don't want to be here. They trying to leave early. It's like, so I thought you like working. I never understood that, bro. And like that's what low key pisses me off. Even to this day, because I'm just like, yo, for y'all to be, so for some people to be out here bragging, like, I can't be still, I can't be bored, I have to be working. And the moment it gets super busy, lines out the door, it's crowded in there, people might be getting a little feisty because they don't want to wait, or it's it's a lot of work, or even now, like I said, I work in the factory when it's a lot of work that needs to be done. We need to do this, and that. And it's like, y'all the people that's complaining. What are you complaining for? You just said, like you sat here and vividly told me, screaming at me that you don't like to be bored. You have to keep working. Well, here you are, keep working. And then there's people like me who I will tell you straight up, I don't mind having a lazy ass day. I don't mind sitting on my ass chilling all day. I don't mind it, and I will when I get the opportunity. But I'll never complain about being busy. If it gets busy, shit, it's part of the job. That's what I say, especially for food places. You gonna see people. I think a lot of people now, because you're more of your anxiety, social anxiety, and just really, like I said, since COVID, a lot of people were sheltered. It was really caged in for a second. And so now trying to get back out there, and then you get a food job, man. It sucks for the people like that, because like you just not used to seeing a lot of people at once, and when you do, it kind of shuts you down for a second. You don't know how to think, and that was like something I kind of can see in other people when I was working with, and I'll be like, hey, if you need to go take a few minutes, go ahead. You good. Me personally, I don't give a fuck what happens. Okay, the job got to get done. So when people like, if they seem like they're not working, or they seem like they're too paranoid, or anxiety's going on, or they want to be lazy, I'm not gonna sit here and say, I just wanted to go. I'm not finna go tell nobody on them. I'm just going, shit, that's on them. That's their paycheck. All right. If they get caught not fucking doing shit, they gonna get rolled up. They might get terminated. That's their money. The job gonna have to get done. So for people who out there, and this is gonna trigger some feathers, okay, and this is gonna heat some people, but a lot of people's gonna side with me on this. If you gonna be a work snitch, man, get your bitch ass on up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. I've never seen the pros of snitching. I've always seen the cons of snitching, but I've never seen the pros of snitching. What, you think you're gonna get a raise? You think you're gonna look better? You think you can get a better position by snitching to where you can sit down and just snitch all day? Hell no. Fuck no. Why would you do that? Right? So I've definitely had times, even my job now, when I first started, I have times to where people just didn't want to work. I was by myself or whatever. Hey man, shit, if you got to go to the bathroom, you want to go for the bathroom for 30, 45 minutes, by all means, have fun. All I ask is just tell me, so I just know where you at. So when they come, like, hey, where's such and such? I'm like, bathroom. If you were in the bathroom 30 minutes, I think he went to go grab some water. Like, just so I know until you get back. Not everybody gonna do that, but at the same time, like, bro, I don't like the snitches at work, man. It's like, what are you snitching for? Especially with like a restaurant job, you got people. And the thing is, it's not like people snitch just because they want to, they feel like an evil person of snitching. It's because they feel some type of way. A lot of people think so hard of, I'm working my ass off while they're chilling. Like, no, I don't like that. I'm going to tell somebody. First of all, what you don't know is maybe that person just did your job times 3 before you even saw them before you saw them chilling, right? Or they was already done with whatever job assignment they were supposed to do. And now they get a chance to actually chill for a second. But you saw them chilling for 2 minutes. You like, oh, I'm busting my ass. Why are they chilling? You're not busting your ass, bro. And I'm pretty sure they're not chilling. It might be, I say probably 5 times out of 10. So half, 50-50 that you might see somebody that's actually chilling and don't want to do shit. Or just lazy as hell. But what you gonna do? What you gonna snitch on them again? You gonna tell them to work? You not their daddy. You not their mama. You ain't shit to them. All right, so don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Don't be that guy. All right. It's also simple, man. The job, like I said, the job got to get done. So if somebody's not doing it, let's just say this. Let's just say the job is not getting done. You see somebody chilling. You want to be like, hey, they not doing anything. Okay. To go to that person. Hey, we need you to work. All right. Shoot, they still chilling. Hey, we're going to have to send you home for the day. All right. So get sent home. Guess what you got to do, snitch? Got to do all the work regardless. So the work got to be done. So I never understood snitching, and I get that, you want your workplace to be fair, and that's very understandable. But sitting there kind of low key hating because somebody can do work and pull off chilling, look like, oh, they making it look effortless while I'm busting my ass. It's not their fault. I've been accused of that so many times because I do a lot of my work that I have done, I do it. I get my itinerary ready for what I need to be done for the day. And so, especially like a restaurant, get my side jobs for the day, see what tables I'm going to get, doing all this. All right, let me prepare all of this, and I do all of my shit kind of as I'm going, and I'm sitting there chilling. And next thing you know, it's like, okay, they asked me, hey, you got your side work done? Yeah, my shit been done. I've been doing it as I've been working. Been doing it. I did it before work. I did majority of it before my shift started, and I've left enough of my side work so I can, casually do it during my shifts. And I'm finished. And then I'm able to chill. Or I had about 5 tables, but now my section is dry because we needed parties, and a part of my table needs to go to that section, so that's not my party anymore. And so, you know what it is? I just be chilling. So a lot of people take that to offense. We're like, well, I've been here for years. I don't get to chill. Well, you actually do. You just don't chill probably as hard as I do. But even then, man, it is what it is. But to the people who are getting snitched on, man, please don't lose your job over no person snitching. Please don't. If you were watching this right now, if this clip is hitting your phone right now, or your computer, your laptop, your iPad, whatever this clip is hitting right now, please don't lose your job fucking with somebody who just trying to snitch on you. Just let them do what they gonna do what they want, because you gonna do what you want. Okay, so if you like to chill and have a good time, or you have a good time while you're working, cool, continue to do that. If they gonna hate on you, then that's them hating. People hate on me all the time. All the time. As times I've been a manager, a lead, it no matter what it's been, I've always created a very fun flowing work environment. Right? I never the one thing that kind of, it don't piss me off, but it like, I get kind of annoyed with it, is you're too nice. You're too nice. No, because I just don't yell at people every day, don't mean I'm just too nice. Yes, I'm not sitting here trying to, hey, if you don't do this, I'm going to write you up. I'm not doing none of that, because, dude, everybody is going through something. And on top of that, I don't know what just happened 2 minutes ago prior to me looking at you. Something totally could have happened. So I'm not tripping. I just want let's just make shit flow, and I'm just trying to get my bread and go home. Right? Anytime we used to be busy, like in food place, anytime you used to be busy, I just try to call my workers down. Hey man, we getting busy right now. I know some of y'all gonna be kind of look at the crowd, be a little ticked off, but it's okay, man. Look, we gonna get through it. We gonna crank up where the speaker at. Crank up that music. We gonna be chilling. If anybody got a problem with anything, let me know. I'll handle it. And so we used to do that, be bumping back there. But in some days, it was a few times it was bad days where it's kicking your ass. But it was a lot of good days to where, man, we back there. People might be waiting in the front, but we sitting there laughing, having a good time, because that's what you want to uplift, man. Uplift people all the time. All the time. And then, especially the factory job I have now, me being one of the leaders in there and one of the managers in there, is like a lot of people don't like how I manage to basically have a line that's fun, but also is working hard, because everybody thinks you can have fun and work hard. You can if you know how to manage it and you know how to do it. One thing I literally, because somebody was trying to say something about it, like, oh, you're too nice, and your people just gonna walk all over you, and they gonna do this and this and that. And I'm just like, all right, that's what you think, but it's crazy to me that you say that, and maybe they say that, but out of everybody, let's say 5 managers right here, how come every one of the other 4 managers, how come somebody's always fighting on y'all line every day? Why is somebody always hostile? Why is somebody always talking back? Why is somebody always probably about to get rolled up, going to the supervisors? Why is it that it's always drama on y'all lines all the time, but mine is none? Like, you have no drama. Nobody's talking crazy. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's chilling, having a good time. That's just one example. So I just say that, man, if people gonna hate on you, let them hate on you. Fuck. What Bernie Mac say? Listen, just be yourself. If people don't like you for being yourself, fuck them. Just fuck. And that's how it be. That's what it's gonna be, and that's how it be. All right. But shout out again to all my people that are working, grocery stores, my restaurant people that are working, food place, all this, everybody who is working on Thanksgiving. I appreciate you working on the holidays. In period, from 4th of July, from Thanksgiving to Christmas, all of it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for basically putting your happiness aside to go get some money. And I know it sounds bad, but you making that money. Go make that money, honey. And shout out to all y'all, man. Hope y'all be good and hope y'all have just just a week and some good thoughts and some good food. And even if you work in a restaurant, you definitely gonna have some good food. Yeah, man. All right. Saturday. All right, yeah. We got Saturday in San Diego, November 29th. If you don't already know, then you're about to find out right now. WWE Survivor Series War Games is going to be on Saturday, November 29th. We got a couple of singles matches, and then we got the War Games happening for the rest of the time. Okay, it's going to start at 7 Eastern, so that's going to be 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific time. Okay. I can't wait to watch this. This is going to be good. Stephanie Vaquera is going to defend the world's women's title against Nikki Bella. That should be a good match. Nikki Bella has since been back. She's been tearing it up, and I can't wait to see how that goes. John Cena will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Dominic Mysterio. I can't wait to see how that goes on and that happens. That was a good match between them a couple of weeks ago that they had where John Cena did take the title away from him. So to see Dominic try to bounce back, that's going to be cool. And versus John Cena, these are the last of John Cena's that we're going to be seeing for until he retires. So until then, I'm happy that John Cena is going to actually get that chance to go against Dominic Mysterio and make some more history. All right, and I might go live for main event in his last match. I might go live for that, but we will see about that. Okay, and then for the first War Game, the women's War Game, we have AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They're going to be facing Becky Lynch, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend. That's your first War Games match. That's going to be with all women. Can't wait to see how that plays out. I definitely, if I put my money on it, I definitely would go with the team with Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. All of those women are lit, right? All of those women are lit. Oops, excuse me. All of those women are lit. But close my door. Jesus. But yeah, that's for the women's, and I think that's going to be a good matchup as well. War Games for the men. We got Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso going against Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. I have been out of the loop. I said this about 2-3 weeks ago that I have not really been watching WWE like that. I have fell off a little bit. I have very fell off. So Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, are they together with Paul Heyman? Where's Seth Rollins? What's going on? Like I'm so behind. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am super behind, and I need somebody to explain to me what is going on. But yeah, that should be a good matchup. Of course. If y'all know who I am, y'all know I still fuck with my guy Jey Uso. Roman Reigns is still one of my favorites. CM Punk, I love him too. Cody Rhodes. Really, everybody that's on that team, I fuck with heavy, especially Jimmy Uso as well. So I hope they pull that shit out. Right? So I hope the team of Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso pulls out that men's War Games match. I'm going for AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky to pull out that War Games match for the women. And then I'm going to say Dominic Mysterio is going to win his title back versus John Cena, which is I feel like that's kind of a gimme. And then I think Stephanie Vaquera is going to defend her title against Nikki Bella and win that. But Yes, this is going to be a crazy good war games this year. All right. Okay. Now y'all already know what is going on. Okay. It is for college football. We are in rivalry week. Rivalry week, baby. Rivalry. Say that 3 times fast. Rivalry. Rivalry week is here. And I can't wait to watch it. Okay, we're going to start off with Friday. We got some games on Friday. The game that I watch every year, I make it my point to watch this game every year. This is why I love Thanksgiving, because I knew this game was coming on either on Thanksgiving, on Friday, or on Saturday. But I'm watching this. The Iron Bowl. Wait, not the Iron Bowl. I am so sorry. No, is it the Iron Bowl? No, I think the Iron Bowl is. See, look, I'm messing up. Egg Bowl. Thank you. Egg Bowl. Okay, Ole Miss travels to Mississippi State to play the Bulldogs. That's going to be on Friday morning. That's going to be an 11 a.m. game. Usually that's a night game. I'm surprised it's playing in the morning. Like I said, I love that game. I watch that game every year because it don't matter who's good and who's not. Ole Miss versus Mississippi State, they hate each other. This is why it's called Rivalry Week. They hate each other. So they literally be throwing bows out there, and you never know who's going to come home with the trophy. So games in Mississippi State, I would love to see an upset, but I'm not because I'm going heavy on Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 10-1. Ole Miss has something to prove. They win this game, they basically stamp in their ticket to go to the college football playoffs, with or without a SEC championship game appearance. But they still going to go to the playoffs, right? So I actually got Ole Miss winning that game on Friday. Okay, another game on Friday. Black Friday, we have Georgia traveling to Georgia Tech to play the Yellow Jacket. Georgia is number 4 in the country at 10-1. Georgia Tech is number 23 in the country at 9-2. Suffered a shitty loss last week to who was they played? Was it NC State? Can't remember. But they suffered a bad loss last week. But I will say this: I would not be surprised if Georgia Tech pulls out this game versus Georgia. I would not be surprised at all. But, even though I wouldn't be surprised, I still got Georgia winning in Georgia Tech the last very second. It's got to be the last second. Unless Georgia Tech just come out and throwing bowls all game, I got Georgia in the last second, okay? Game of the night, in my opinion, is game of the night. It's going to be Texas A&M. Number 3 in the country at 11-0, traveling to Austin, Texas, to play the 16th-ranked Texas Longhorns at 8-3. Like I said, the game is in Austin. All my Texas fans, man, y'all need this game. Y'all, it's no question. You need this game. If you lose this game, kiss goodbye to playoffs. Kiss it goodbye. But it's a long shot looking in right now. So if you're a Texas fan, I definitely will say my prayers on Thanksgiving. You better say an extra long prayer before you eat Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. You better wake up saying a prayer on Friday, and before this game starts, you better say another prayer because just what you gonna need is some prayers, right? So with that being said, Texas A&M has been looking good all year. South Carolina actually gave them a run for their money where they almost lost their game, but they came back and won. Texas, y'all are better than South Carolina. Please come to this game ready to play. But I don't know. I think Texas A&M is just a better team, and I think they are just going to come in and be ready and dominate. But I don't know. I really don't know. Shit. Shout out to my stepdad, man. Shout out to my guy, Keith. I'm with him 100%, 10 toes down with my dude all the time. Texas will win this game versus Texas A&M. I can't believe I said that. They will win the game in Austin versus Texas A&M. Okay. Another game of the night, I feel like they can be a game of the night, is going to be Battle of the Arizonas. Okay. Number 25 Arizona Wildcats are 8-3. They will face the Arizona State Sun Devils at 8-3, ranked number 20. That game will be a good game. At least I hope it'll be a good game. Battle of the Arizonas. We're going to see what happens with that game. Okay, that's on Friday. Then we got Saturday. Okay, Saturday. All right. The first game that we are going to watch. Everybody in America tunes in for this game. This team just won the damn national championship. I have my homies. Shout out to my homie Rodney. Okay, shout out to my homie Quinn. Shout out to everybody that I know that are Ohio State fans. Just won a championship. And they was happy they won a championship, but they're not satisfied. You know what my homie Rodney told me? He said, man, I don't give a fuck if we go win the national championship again. We got to beat Michigan. Ohio State travels to Michigan to play the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan Wolverines ranked 15th in the country at 9-2. Ohio State is ranked number uno in the country at 11-0. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Do I believe that Ohio State is the best team in the country? Yes, I do. They continue to do it, prove it week in, week out. Number one in the country. Every week. It's them. They was good last year. Won a national championship. Lost to Michigan. They was good the year beforehand. Lost to Michigan. Dude, they have been losing to Michigan on some bullshit. Because I don't fuck with Ohio State like that, and I really don't like them like that, I can say I'm going for Michigan. I just don't want Ryan Day's head to be called again. You know how many years Ryan Day's head has been called for head coaching because he loses to Michigan? Even they last year, bro, I have met so many Ohio State fans that said Ryan Day better win a national championship or he's fired after losing to Michigan. And then after they won the national championship, he was like, yeah, we won, but we still lost to Michigan. Like, dude, is beating Michigan that important? Like, damn, it's just one team that don't even matter. But to them, Michigan and Ohio State fans, they treat that like that's a fucking Super Bowl. Like that is a national championship game. They treat that like a national championship game. All right, so that's going to be the first game of the day, which is going to be, we kicking off Saturday crazy. Ohio State versus Michigan. I got Ohio State coming into Michigan winning that game. Please. Right, just for Ryan Day's sake. Okay. University of Miami, the U, is going to be traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Panthers. Miami's ranked number 12. Pittsburgh's ranked number 22. Miami needs this dub if y'all want a chance at the playoffs. So I got Miami coming into Pittsburgh winning, but Pittsburgh is dangerous. Watch out for Pittsburgh. A good game I'm going to be watching for sure. Battle of the Volunteer State. We got Vanderbilt Commodores, who's been playing great and fantastic at the same time this year. They have been playing very well this year. They will travel to Knoxville to play the Tennessee Volunteers. Vanderbilt is 14th in the country, 9-2. Tennessee is 19th in the country, and 8-3. Tennessee, if y'all want a chance at the playoffs, you have to win this game. Vanderbilt, if you want a chance at the playoffs, you have to win this game. Whoever wins this game, they have a good chance at the playoffs. If Vanderbilt wins, though, I feel like they have a better chance of going to the playoffs. And seeing Vanderbilt in a playoff series would be nasty. Nasty. Now I'm here for it. I got to go find my Vanderbilt shirt, just in case they win this game and they go into the playoffs. I'm wearing my Vanderbilt shirt. But yeah, you know what? I got Vanderbilt coming into Tennessee and actually winning that game. But whoever wins has a better chance at the college football playoffs, which I'll be happy for both of them, whatever happens. All right, and then, of course, what I feel like is going to be game of the night, which is, now this is the Iron Bowl right here. We got Alabama Crimson Tide, number 10 in the country, 9-2, traveling to Auburn to play the Auburn Tigers, who is 5-6. They're not ranked in the country. This game, I don't give a fuck that Auburn is 5-6. I don't care that they're ranked. I don't care that Alabama is ranked number 10, and I don't care they only lost 2 games. These rivalry games like this is hard. They are some hard games. Hard games. Shout out to my auntie. Shout out to my auntie Renee. Shout out to my uncle Ned. Shout out to my homie Adrian. Shout out to my Coach Corn. Shout out to all y'all Bama fans that are out there, because I fuck with y'all heavy. And y'all lucky that I love y'all. Y'all my family. But, man, I can't stand you. Can't stand Bama. And I want to say so bad that Auburn is going to beat Bama in Auburn, but it's not going to happen. Alabama's about to come into Auburn and probably put BTA, belt to ass, okay? That's just what I think is going to happen, but you never know, okay? And that's your rivalry week in college, okay? Let's get to the nitty-gritty. The NFL, okay? For the NFL, we're going to actually start for Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, all right? Thursday, what we got today? We got Thanksgiving. We starting the day off. Okay, right now it's going to be a 12 o'clock game between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Green Bay travels to Detroit. Both teams have 7 wins. Green Bay has a tie, but Green Bay is 7-3-1. Detroit is 7-4. This is an important game for the division race for sure. If I'm not mistaken, Green Bay gave Detroit belt to ass week 1. Of the season, and so Detroit might be looking for some revenge. Now this is an earlier game. This is the one time to where, like, out of all my years watching football, like, I'm 30 years old, so probably like a cool 27 of those years the Lions sucked, so like it was no reason watching them. So what you do is you prep and you start cooking, and you really start drinking during that first game. And then when the Cowboys come on, that's when you really start paying attention to football. But not this year. No. That first game is going to be a good game. So I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be prepping my food. I'm going to be cooking my food. I'm still going to be getting drunk, but I'm going to be heavily in tune to this game. I got the possible sweep. I think the Green Bay can actually come into Detroit and beat them again, sweeping them from the season. That would be something to check out and watch for. I got Green Bay actually beating Detroit in Detroit this year. All right, Kansas City 6-5 travels to Dallas to play the Cowboys at 5-1. My team being in the AFC. You never want to see the Chiefs. You always want to see the Chiefs lose. But actually, you know what? Patrick Mahomes returning back to Texas, playing in that stadium again. I don't know. I think it's going to be a shootout, though. I will say that. I think it's going to be high 20s, maybe low 30s scoring. Both offense. You got Patrick Mahomes, and then all Dallas offense is great. Dak Prescott is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and I keep defending him. So I think it's going to be a better game than what people are thinking. Halftime show is Post Malone, if I'm not mistaken. That should be a good halftime show during that game. I don't know. You know what? My wife is going to kill me. I got Dallas coming into this game, actually beating the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is going to put them at 3 wins in a row. First time I think that would be this year. That would be crazy. Yeah, I got Dallas beating Kansas City on Thanksgiving. Okay. And then for your night game on Thanksgiving night, we got a divisional game with Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Baltimore to play the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar is back and fully healthy. Joe Burrow is supposed to be back. I don't know for sure. But even then, it still should be a good game. Okay, night game, nice divisional game. Division games always get nasty and rowdy and right, and you know how it goes. So, I still got Baltimore winning that game, but I expect a good game for the night game. Okay. Then on Black Friday, we got a good one. Shout out to my homie Lane. Shout out to my Uncle B. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I underestimated y'all this year. I definitely didn't. I had no faith in Caleb Williams. I had no faith in Caleb Williams when he won the Heisman. I didn't think he was that good of a quarterback coming out. I sat there all year last year telling you, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. This year, y'all are shutting me the hell up. And I'm glad y'all not coming for my neck like I was coming for y'all necks from years past. And I appreciate that. But you would think Philly being one of the top teams in the NFC at 8-3, Chicago is 8-3. Chicago travels to Philly to play the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be a 2:00 game on Friday. Okay, I'm not hating on y'all anymore, but I got Philly winning that game. I think Philly's just going to beat the Bears in Philly. I think they want to bounce back after they lost to the Cowboys. They have to bounce back, right? You would just think so. All right, all right, all right, all right. Then we on to Sunday. Divisional game is going to happen. Houston Texans travel to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Colts took a gut-wrenching loss to the Chiefs last week, so they're looking to bounce back too. I would say I think this is going to be the first time this year that the Colts lose back-to-back games. I got Houston Texans coming into Indianapolis and beating the Colts. I think that can happen. I don't know if it will happen, but it can happen. Another divisional game that's I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but because my love and dedication, I'm going to talk about it. Jacksonville travels to Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans. We all know how it's probably going to play out, but should I call that upset of the week? Should I? No, I'm not. Jacksonville is going to beat the Titans. All right. Now, here is an upset of the week I think that can happen. San Francisco is traveling to Cleveland to play the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be Shedeur Sanders' second start. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders on your first start, and I am very proud of you, young man. I've been watching you since you was in high school. All right, following you since you was in high school. You and your brother Shiloh. I've been watching y'all heavily since y'all was in high school. I remember Shiloh going to South Carolina, and I remember when Shedeur came out and said he was going to Jackson State because his dad was coaching there as a freshman. Shiloh then transferred to Jackson State. They put up numbers at Jackson State. Championship runs, good records, good Heisman numbers, but they're not going to put a HBCU quarterback for the Heisman. Then go to Colorado and then do your thing in Colorado, and now we see you in the league. And I'm so happy that you got your start. I'm an Oregon fan, and so I love Dylan Gabriel, but Shedeur just means a little bit more much to me and my culture and what I fucks with Shedeur heavy. And I've been on the Shedeur, Dion, and Shiloh train forever. Like, Shiloh should be in the league playing for somebody right now. At least give him a chance on special teams. Y'all didn't give him a chance. But upset of the week, man. I think that's going to be the upset of the week. Cleveland will beat the San Francisco 49ers, and that will be Shedeur's second win. And then questions are really going to be answered. Kevin Stefanski, are you going to really bring back Dylan Gabriel? Do you not like Shedeur that much? Now, you know they're going to talk. So, hey, it is what it is. We just control what we can control. Okay. Now, a good game I think is going to be Buffalo Bills travel to Pittsburgh to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Pittsburgh is 6-5. Bills are 7-4. Both teams can be wildly inconsistent. Like, wildly inconsistent. And it's crazy. Something that I think that can happen that is just you're not gonna really see it like that. I think Pittsburgh actually wins this game versus Buffalo. And then that way it will be Buffalo 7-5, Pittsburgh is going to be 7-5. And that's going to shake up a lot of AFC standings and a lot of division standings for both Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers in their own division. So I got Pittsburgh actually winning that game versus Buffalo in Pittsburgh. I think that can actually happen. For your Sunday night game. Now, this is the Sunday night game because nobody thought Jaden Daniels was going to get hurt the way he did. But Denver, 9-2, travels to Washington to play the Washington Commanders at 3-8. Without Jaden Daniels, I don't think the Washington Commanders are they're just not good. I just don't think they're good without him. Like, they was okay with them this year, but without him, you can tell they're not good. All right. But with that being said, I got Denver actually coming into Washington, beating Washington. I think that's really what's going to happen for sure. Right. Then for your Monday night. Okay, the 2-10 Giants travel to New England to play the flip-flop 10-2 New England Patriots. New England Patriots, to all of my Patriots fans, shout out to my brother Antonio. And y'all, I know y'all are back. I'm sorry. My brother Antonio is one of the, like, when it comes to like realistic shit, he's one of the realest people ever. And so he just now, after last week's wins, like, all right, I guess we back. Because even when they was like 6-2, 7-2, I was like, man, y'all killing it. I'm not feeding into it. Got to 10-2, he's like, all right, I'm gonna feed into it a little bit, but not really. Like, he's in that organization, those fans, you're used to greatness. So this looks great, and you're happy that you're back to this type of tier because you were just down for a good minute, but you're happy you're back. But we understand, as I know for Patriot fans, y'all understand greatness, and you know what greatness look like. So that's what you expect all the time. And so I got Patriots winning this game versus New York. I think it's going to be a good game. I think Jameis comes in and actually has a good game. But I think New England is just too good of a team, too much firepower. Mike Vrabel is one of my favorite people on the planet. Fuck you, Tennessee Titans. But it is what it is. Mike Vrabel is one of my favorite people on the planet, and I love him. I loved how he coached. I love how he gets a locker room together. I love how he interacts with his guys, how he's out there running stairs before the games, how he's out there acting like he's still a player. Nigga, you are old, man. But guess what? He's still out there living like he's 30 years old. All right, so I got New England actually winning that game and taking that game on Monday night. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Ta1k Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and interacting. Like I said, I'm close to 300 subs on YouTube. Woohoo! Close to 300 followers on Instagram. Woohoo! And I'm close to, I think, 2,000 followers on Facebook. Woohoo! Okay. Thank you guys so much. Without y'all, that shit is impossible by far. So I appreciate y'all. Happy holidays to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have fun. Hey, before I head out, for anybody out there, I need those videos of this turkey bowls. If y'all out there right now doing some turkey bowls, send me videos. I want to see and I want to react to some videos. I'm trying to see some highlights. Okay, turkey bowls. If you know what turkey bowls is, literally just playing flag football outside on Thanksgiving Day. Everybody does it. If you never heard of it, go find a turkey. You literally can just search on Facebook and find a turkey bowl today. It's people playing all day. Go find a turkey bowl, go have fun, and have a good Thanksgiving. Until next time, y'all already know who I am. I'm Zay for Life, and Zay for Life is out.